Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
We're so excited to be able to come here and share with you guys a little bit about our summer and how things went this summer. For us and for the ministry, it was a really great summer. Casas por Cristo was super busy. I had the opportunity to spend 3 weeks down in the Dominican back to back, working with three of my longest tenured teams, or three teams I've worked with for so long down there. Living Truth Church, IBTX or AccuSure now, and then Allie and I's home church from St. Louis, Gateway Christian Church. And so it was such a great summer. It was a big blessing for me to be able to work with so many people I knew and see so many familiar faces. And also just to spend 20 some days in the Dominican was just, it was our home for over 7, almost 8 years. And so it was really cool and a really good experience. The families down there were awesome. And just being able to see them with the pastors and work with some of our favorite pastors like Jose Luis and allow him to share the gospel was really encouraging and a really cool experience. And I was very, very happy with that. And we've been spending a lot of time transitioning to Honduras. The last week of August, we did our very first build down there. And that's really exciting as we launched that location. I got to go down there for that and work with Daryl and Ruth Ann and the crew. And it was a very emotional experience because we had spent so much time of our last year into helping get that going, and then work with Pastor Darwin, who was very influential in helping us come to Marcala, Honduras, and having him come up and give me a hug and say, I've been praying for God to bring this to my community, and now you guys are here, was really cool. And so it's been a really great time for the ministry. We got to go back as a couple to the Dominican Republic as we had our staff retreat for 30 years. We brought all of our staff down into the Dominican, and all the American staff, all the foreign nationals. There was almost 70 people there. And it's so crazy for me when I look back at my time over at Casas in the last 17 plus years, that when I first started, there was like 12 of us. There was 9 American staff and 3 Mexican nationals, and now we're in 5 different countries and serving the Lord, and there's 70 people coming to staff retreat. And it was just so cool to be able to celebrate the ministry, to celebrate everything that we've been doing the last, not only year, but 30 years. And I'm just so thankful for y'all's prayers. I'm just excited I get to tell you guys a little bit about how our summer went.
Yeah, I think for me at the beginning of the summer in May, I got to do my first mini staff retreat for our Guatemala location. And as we grow our missionary care program, these mini retreats is something that we want to continue to do in Guatemala, in the Dominican, in Honduras, in Acuna, in all of our locations outside of El Paso. I'm heading to the Dominican again in November to do their first mini staff retreat. And it's just an intentional time to get to pour into them, to give them rest, to give them just a fun time to hang out. And sometimes it gets to be all business in the office. And just a time to be able to connect with each other, connect with God, and for us to pour into them so that they do not feel alone in the work that they're doing for Casas por Cristo.
And we just want to thank you guys for coming alongside of us. We have some prayer requests. One, we have 6 builds, or not me, or not by we, Allie and I, we have 6 builds between now and the end of the year, which is a lot, 2 in October, 2 in November, 2 in December. So we just pray for strength, and especially we pray for the families and the pastors who are going to be ministering to those families. And then also we just want to thank you guys for all your support. At the start of the year, we had set out to raise $1,000 more a month. We're at 600 of that 1,000, which is awesome. And so thank you guys so much for your blessings and your support. And we just ask for your continued prayers, especially as we enter our busy season for us, but also for that support that allows us to continue to do this ministry. And so we're just so thankful for y'all's partnership. And if you haven't been on a build with us this year, we sure look forward to seeing you hopefully soon, hopefully within the next year, and just keep the ministry in your prayers, and especially the pastors in each of our locations, as they are the ones who are doing the hard work of discipling and sharing the gospel with these families in a tangible, everyday way.
Yeah.
So,
thank
take
you.
care,
We love you guys.
God bless.